How you doing? Neil Still here for Neil Still's Reviews. And today it's not so much a review, it's just a news item story that has broken over the last couple of days. Gary Angry Anderson, singer for Rose Tattoo, has been hospitalised over in Europe. Now, the band were undertaking a European tour and they were playing to some really big crowds. Pretty much everywhere that the Tats have been playing through Europe over the last couple of weeks have been, close to sellouts just about everywhere. It's fantastic that the crowds that still love the band overseas, where in Australia they play to, a few hundred people. It's just part of Europe. They've always been into Rose Tattoo more so than Australia. There's no details regarding Angry Anderson as far as his health issues and why he has been hospitalised. Now, for those who don't know, Rose Tattoo have been around since 1976, so they're in their 50th year. Angry, of course, is the only original member nowadays, but the lineup they've got now is as good as pretty much the original lineups going back to the late 70s. A great bunch of musicians, great people. I've known the Tats and people within Rose Tattoo pretty much my whole life, and they were a major influence to me in the bands that I sing for, along with AC/DC, with Bon Scott, and obviously Doc Neeson when he used to front the Angels. Those three bands were a big part of my growing up as a young teenager, up until an old bugger now. A bit younger than Angry. He's about a decade older than myself. And you've got to remember, he's just celebrated a birthday recently, and I'm pretty sure he's 76 years of age. So, he's been there for a long while doing the Tats. At this point in time, nobody knows what the future holds for the band as well as the man. Excuse me, because we don't know the indication or what health issues that Angry is actually having. Now, ironically, there's been a lot of video go up from their performances. People are obviously filming the band live with their phones and stuff and putting them up on YouTube, etc. Now, I watched a video on, I think it was Saturday or Sunday night. It was over the weekend that's just gone. And it was Rose Tattoo playing The Butcher and Fast Eddie. It's a song that I've known since, it's on the debut album from 1978. So I've known the song for years. I mean, geez, I've even played it jamming with people in bands over the years, because it's a song even someone like myself can play on guitar, because it's a three-chord great song, but it's just got those three big chords. Now, when the video shows the band playing the song, but Angry is singing the verses, and he's basically not singing the words that have been there for like 50 years. He's sort of ad-libbing, and I thought to myself, what the fuck is going on here? It's like, and just the performance in that song of Angry, I was concerned because, like I said, I've known the band for years, been a fan of the band for years, and know the song that he's singing, and he's not singing the right words. And it's not just one or two ad-lib lines, which lots of singers do, including myself. If you forget a line in a song, you can always sort of ad-lib. But we're talking lines, not just one line. And I was really surprised. I thought, geez, that's really strange to say the least. And within 24 hours, it was announced that they had to cancel the show. Right? And then a couple of days later, then the whole tour was being cancelled. Look, myself, and I'm sure there's plenty of people out there, wish nothing but the best for Angry. He's a living legend. He's been belting out for 50 years with the Tats. As I said, he influenced me and countless others over the years, not just Australian bands. There'd be bands from all around the world that are influenced by Rose Tattoo. So fingers crossed for the man. And look, as soon as I know any news, it'll be posted up either here, I'll do another video here at Neil Steele's Reviews, or at the Kilowatts Hard Rock Specialist page on Facebook. Any news about what's happening, the future for Angry and Rose Tattoo, we'll let you know. Okay, so fingers crossed, speedy recovery, Angry, and we want to see you out there rocking again real soon. Cheers, catch you later.